See, I count the digits, count the right, now these bitches addicted. This current shit, yeah, it's way too different.
Alright, so this trick is fairly easy for the most part. No setup, no preparation, no anything. They can shuffle the cards, you shuffle the cards, no matter what. The trick will be alright. So, first thing you want to do is you want to go through the cards and you want to say, pick out two cards, two random cards. So say if they pick this one and this one. That one's marked a little, but it doesn't matter. So you say, okay, they picked these two random cards. You can look at them. It really doesn't matter. But you place them to the side. You say, okay, I'm going to place these to the side for now. Now that's a little different than when I did the trick, just because it was just me and there was like no table or anything, and it would be hard for me to keep those two cards and do the rest of the trick. But as long as you have a spectator, this is the way you'll do it. So you get them to pick those two cards, you set those to the side. Now you say, okay, now you let them pick their card. This will be their card. So you go through, see if they pick this one. They point to this one, you flip it over and you show them, okay? Now I would have it face down, because face up would just mean extra stuff really. So now you have the card, they picked it and everything. Now the main thing you have to do is control that card to the top of the deck. Now I'm going to show you two ways on how to control the card to the top of the deck. The first one will probably be the hardest one out of the two, but not really hard to be honest. But it's the one I used in the trick, and it's called the turnover pass. So I've taught it in a different video, but I'm going to give a quick tutorial on it. So it's pretty much with these three fingers, you're pulling the card down, pulling these cards down, and you're leaving this big open space right here. So this is what's happening under the cards right here. Now when you're like this, it doesn't really look like anything. It looks like you're holding the deck, but it's there. So then pretty much you just turn these cards straight into it at the bottom. So here, you turn it over right at the same time, so it looks like you're turning over the deck, and now their cards at the top. So one more time, fast motion, have that there, show it to them, and as soon as you come over, you drop that deck. So as soon as you come over, you drop that half and you just turn over the cards as one, and it looks like you're turning over the deck. And it's perfect because this is exactly where you want to be. You want to be at the bottom of the deck so you can use these two cards at the bottom. Now I'm gonna show you another one. This is probably the easiest one, but I don't really like using it, but it's the right thing to do for like beginners. If you're just starting off, this would be easier for you. You just gotta sell it. You have to actually maybe do a shuffle to make this look normal, but really all you're doing is show them the card and you come over and you hold the cards in this position like this. So your thumb is holding this break right here, and what you want to do is you want to just peel off cards, place them on top, peel off cards, place them on top until you get to their card and you place that on top, and you keep peeling until their card is on top. So I'm just throwing the cards all over the place. So it's in the middle, you come over, keep that thumb break so there's an opening there right where their card is. You just peel off. I did two, boom, and now their card is right on top. Now I would just do a couple of false shuffles if you know any. If not, I'll probably do a tutorial on those, but do a couple false shuffles or do a riffle shuffle, so where you keep, this is the top half of the deck, and then you just keep their card on top. Make sure their card stays on top. you know, as easy as that. So you have that card on top. If you do that, you just flip the deck over. Okay, you have that card on top, and now this is where you take these two cards. You say, okay, I'm gonna take these two cards now, put them both right here, and you just peel one off and have it poking out just a little bit. So this one is flush and this one's poking out just a little bit, so that you can see a little bit. Well, you can't see it, but you know, there's a little bit of the top card right there. So what you want to do is you want to put your thumb right in the middle of this card right here, and then you want to put your fingertips right at the edge of this card, so that your fingertips are touching this card and this area of your finger is touching their selected card right here. So your thumb is here and your fingertips on that card, and all you have to do is just throw the deck.
What the fuck?
All you have to do is just throw the deck, and now their card is trapped in the middle of these two cards right here. So really it does it by itself. I don't really know how to explain it much more than that. I'm giving you the finger placements. I have no clue how it's really, you know, it's just your fingers are only touching the three cards that you want to keep. So your thumb is touching this one, your fingertips are touching this one, and the flesh is touching their selected card, and you're pretty much just throwing the cards that you don't want into this hand. So you want to retain the cards that you want and just throw the rest of them, and their card will just stay in the middle. I don't do much talking in many of my, you know, performances when I do the performance before the tutorial, but it would really help if you had a story with it. Now, I've used a story before, and I'm just gonna tell you guys a story because I didn't do it in the performance, but I'm just gonna give a quick one. It's like a cops and robbers, you know, just keep them engaged instead of trying to nitpick at where you messed up or how the trick is done, and keep them engaged and, you know, just watching the trick and enjoying magic. So you tell them, we're gonna play a little game called cops and robbers, but for this one there's just gonna be one robber and two cops. So you say, first thing I want you to do is go in, pick your two random cops. So they go in, they pick two cards, and you say, these are the two cops, we're gonna place these right here on the side. And now you say, your card, that's gonna be the robber, I want you to go ahead, just pick that robber. They go ahead, pick them, boom, and you say, look, I'm gonna leave the robber somewhere in the middle of the deck, hidden. Now these cops, they're really two amazing detectives. These two detectives are gonna go and search for this robber, and they're just gonna go find him. So let me just go ahead and just boom, just like that, those two detectives find the robber. So that's pretty much just a story to keep them engaged, you know, just to make the trick that much better. But I'm gonna go ahead and switch to a different camera angle for the outro. 3, 2, 1. Alright, man, I appreciate y'all for watching this video. If y'all enjoyed, make sure y'all like, subscribe, share the video, do all that. Love yourself always. Peace.
Yeah, okay, I know you miss me, but right now I just can't talk about doing all those freaky things we always used to talk about. It's messing with my trust, so I said fuck it and I walked it out.